Welcome back. Today we are diving into Charles Spurgeon's powerful sermon titled The Sin of Unbelief, delivered in 1855. This message cuts straight to the heart, showing how unbelief is not just a weakness, but a deadly sin that separates us from God. Let's walk through the message carefully and draw out its full weight and meaning. Spurgeon begins with a story from 2 Kings 7. When Samaria was in the depths of famine, the prophet Elisha brought God's promise of sudden deliverance. That food would be plentiful the very next day. But a nobleman mocked, asking if God could make windows in heaven to accomplish such a thing. That man's sin was unbelief. He doubted God's power, despite having seen miracles before, and for that unbelief he was judged. This is where Spurgeon anchors a sermon. Unbelief is not simply doubt. It is rebellion against God's truth. Unbelief, Spurgeon explains, takes many forms. Sometimes it hides under the mask of humility, saying, "I am too great a sinner for God to forgive me." Other times it appears as doubting God's providence, thinking he helped yesterday but may not help today. It can even disguise itself as human reasoning, questioning God's word like the serpent in the garden. Has God really said? But beneath all its disguises, unbelief is poison. It is Satan's firstborn child, the root of every other sin. Think about it. Murder, adultery, lying, all of these grow out of unbelief. Why did Eve eat the fruit? Because she doubted God's warning. Why do men fall into sin? Because they do not trust God's word or fear his judgment. Unbelief is not just one sin among many. It is the seedbed of them all. Spurgeon even calls it the monarch sin, the Beelzebub that rules over every other evil. But Spurgeon does not stop at exposing unbelief's nature.